I think I get like more of like an artistic charge out of like looking like just a simple house like that than like going to the art museum and like seeing a bunch of like paintings and stuff. If I go and like see a house like this, right, it's like really old, and I go like, man, a lot of people have like lived in this house, and this has like so many stories in it. I wish I had like a skeleton key and I could just go into every house and just like look at it all. All right. Meet your artist. Hello, my friends. I'm Noah Van Sciver. Welcome to our comic, yours and mine. Smile. I'd like to say a few words about this comic before you read it, just to fill you in on how this all came about, okay? Be happy. You nod your head. In 2012, I was in dire straits, sunken into a deep pit of desperation and black depression. It was the end. I worked to bring some positivity into my life. I told myself to shut up and cheer up when the black fog crept in. I decided to draw an entire comic book devoted to good-natured humor. I got down to work, and when I had finished, I took a gander at my work. What's wrong with me? Every time I try to be funny, it comes out manic and depressed. I'm too cynical. Anyway, here it is. I get coffee on like a lot of stuff that I'm working on, and then just be like, well, it just adds to the charm of it. This is my sketchbook that I carry with me everywhere. It's kind of like a journal as well, so it's kind of embarrassing. But then there's also like stuff in there that I like will let people print, you know? So like it has like just goofy stuff like this. This was for a comic that I'm doing for somebody, or it's like a character design. And it's just messing around. It's a strip from Westword. Walt Whitman thing. There's a lot of escapism in comics. You could do that, or you could use it for escapism, or you could use it to like kind of probe yourself. And I think I do that more than anything else. It's more about just like figuring myself out. Hopefully people relate to it, and it makes them feel better. It makes me feel better. I don't know why though. I don't know. It's just like a solitary art, you know. I think I'm more of an introvert anyway. I like being alone. I have like no problem being alone and not seeing people for days, which is like mostly how I live. Comics are a good way of like getting out what you have to say. If I do a comic about something that I'm feeling, then people react to that, they can relate to it, then it helps me feel like I'm not so alone. And that's like the best feeling. I think that's what it's all about for me.